Hey guys, it's your main man. Actually, I'm bringing you guys some more Pheonix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last part, we did episode number 1, and today we are going to do episode number 2, Turnabout Sisters. Let's get into it. Oh my goodness me. Oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. The chief must have gone home already. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's the smell? Blood? I don't even know what the smell of blood is. Anyway, this is probably the difference in this game. Not only are there court sections, but now that we have these kind of evidence moving sections, we can look around here and look at evidence. But that's something that I'm going to explain to you guys later on. But right now we can move into new areas. So what we must do is go into the office. Someone's there, indeed. Who are you? And she fainted. That strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. Someone killed Mia. That is incredible. Let's look over here. Okay, so this must have been the murder weapon. Again, God's sake, see? That's what Pheonix meant. Okay, So this is the examine section of the game. You can go into the examine menu on any type of screen and you can look around, and Pheonix will have something to say when on certain items and stuff like that. Okay, so yes, we know that. And we get ourselves, yes, in this game you must find your own evidence. You can't just hope that. In this game you have to find your own evidence, and usually you'll be able to get all the evidence you need for a trial. There won't be any sections where you won't need any evidence. But right now, let's see what else we can look at. There's something over there. The chief's chair. Simple functional design. It feels pretty good sitting. I think we already examined that. Something. Okay. I guess we can go to the next. Oh, there's something over there actually. What's that? Written in blood on the scrap paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a store. Okay, department store. And get ourselves a new type of evidence. That is actually a good idea. Let's check over here. Let's see what. Let's see any stuff. Ledger book. Okay. Computer. What's that piece of paper? No, I can't examine that. Must have been nothing. Yeah, better call the police. That's funny. Three screws and a receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quickly. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Okay. Who's that weird woman? And again, she had big breasts. What is up with women and big breasts in this game? Hey, where is that girl who was on the sofa? Okay. Yipes. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. Maybe. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside of court. Anyway, let's talk to her. Let's see what we can get out of her. It's okay. Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and so she was already dead. You're the chief. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yes, she said. Evidence. Yeah, it was a clock. It was the thinker. Okay. So now Pheonix tells you that you can actually present certain characters' evidence. So you can go to that and you can show her this. She wrote your name on the back of a piece of paper in her own blood. Why would she write her own sister's name? That's the weird thing. But here come the police. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. See? Gumshoe? That's an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? I got a person saying that they saw murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want to do either of you moving. I don't want either of you moving an inch, Kay. Great, just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have now. Whoa! Excuse me. Eek. This word, Maya. Hear anything to you? That's my name. What? That victim drew this here note in her blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. How can you? Why would you say that? There's no. Okay, come on, that's just dumb. Okay, now we're introduced into Gumshoe. Gumshoe is a dumbass. He's a detective. He's supposed to be the guy who's supposed to be solving the crime. But we solve more crimes than him in this game. It's just so stupid. Such a dumbass. Anyway, so yeah, we have to come to the realization that Mia is dead. But now we have Maya, who's currently in prison for something that she probably didn't do. I mean, maybe she did, maybe she didn't. But anyway, of course, okay, of course I will. I will help you. You seem to be a nice girl, even though you wear some weird ass clothes. Wow, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sad now. What's wrong? Maybe... Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? How can you think that she'd done it when she's crying like that? Well, I've watched enough episodes of CSI to know that people can be really two-faced when they want to be. You heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in sport. Wow, really? How'd it go? It was quite a scene. Honestly, I was on edge the entire time. It's been a while. Ha! So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. It's true, but he's he just started the job. How are you supposed to give him some experience? Pheonix striking fear into the hearts of evildoers. I don't think he's that kind of guy. He's just really good at finding contradictions in people's statements. And anyway, I was talking about the Detective Gumshoe, and he's pretty much a dumbass. He's the dumbest guy in this entire game. He's next to the dumbest guy in this entire game. Anyway, let's talk about Maya. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes. What's that outfit? Yeah, please, can you tell me? This is all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? I don't even know what that said. Oh, it's nothing really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. So when you instigate talking to one of the characters, you press one of these buttons and you will start the conversation. Sometimes the conversation will spill out and make new conversations, so you're gonna be one doing that. If you use presenting, you can present certain items to the character in question, and sometimes they will have something to say about the item, and that will instigate more conversations, which allows you to progress through the game and find out more information that you will need to complete each case. So yeah, pretty interesting system, pretty basic though. It can be cryptic later on. The game gets really cryptic about how certain things work, but hopefully it should be pretty much okay for the most part, I guess. I remember. Do you want to hear her own voice? Yeah, her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on foot. I've never heard of a cell phone that could do that. Honestly, I've never heard of a cell phone that could record messages, record your conversation. Never heard of that before. But this game is actually set in 2015, I believe. But I guess they had that technology, but considering what kind of phones they use, it's kind of stupid. I mean, she uses a flip phone, and we're in a land of the day of the crime. Okay. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing for the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for our upcoming trial. That's the finger clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer. Oh my god, that's what I love about this game is that it has a great sense of humor. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found out my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear right now. Yep. So you're an acolyte, medium in training? That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into that kind of stuff? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. She doesn't look like to be. She doesn't look to me like she's that kind of person, does she? Honestly, okay, ESP and all that. Yeah, in training. Okay, that's me myself. I don't believe in mediums. I don't think there can be people who can talk to the dead, who can speak to spirits. But in this game, it's more important than you'd actually think it would be. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go and ask him to represent me? Accept. Okay, why not? She asked for it, why not? Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thanks. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. Tomorrow? That was quick. What if this guy refuses? They told me if I don't stay with pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon. Okay. This is the thing I want. Okay. So that pretty much tells us that we need to bugger off and ask that guy who we have the address of to have to go get that guy. We have the Grussberg law offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything in the famous lawyer. Not to mention running an office like this. I guess I'll come back. I just have to come back later. Maybe. Okay, now let's go here. Fae & Co. law offices. Busy searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? I'm not Larry Butts. Do I look like Larry? Does Pheonix look like Larry Butts to you, you dumbass? So guess I got the wrong name. Mr. Wright, sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. No, and you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent, dumbass. Again, Gumshoe, you are a dumbass. You're right, you were Detective Gumshoe. I kind of wanted to get that wrong just to piss him off, but whatever. Right, your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, you get the name right, and don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick. Oh, that's oh man, that's hilarious. Oh man. The thing about Gumshoe is that he's very proud of himself, but like he's very naive. He gets bossed around a lot, and he's because of how stupid he is, he gets bossed around a lot. He gets told what to do all the time, and unfortunately for him, it never really works out for him. But anyway, let's talk to him. Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? You want the results, no, hey? Now, don't look at me that pal. It's no use. She might be your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report. That's all. Anyway, we get the autopsy report. That's gonna be useful for later. Let's have a look at it. I recommend looking at every piece of evidence before you go ahead and every little evidence. Look at this. This okay. On the back, broken. Okay, so we got the eternal edge. Okay, death was instantaneous. Anyway, let's talk about Maya, who is the suspect in this case. The city's Edgeworth. Oh, Edgeworth. I can't wait to fuck with you. Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Wait, you do know him? Of course I do. I mean, I played this game quite recently, and I love Edgeworth. Edgeworth is probably one of my favorite characters in the game. If he's not being a douche, that is. He hasn't lost a case since young 20 years of age. Wow, amazing. Back in the days of forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an absolute passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. True. Can we present something to him, maybe? Or maybe I need to move and go back to Gruesbeck Law's offices? Nope. Okay. Oh. I guess I have to go back here. Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. See. Better go see if I can find him. What else is there to talk about? Your family. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. I don't know. She could be still alive. Mother. Let's talk about her. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say that ESP runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's lives. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she'd become a lawyer and then left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my ESP. I feel bad for her. All by herself up on that mountain? Mother's enemy. So, who's that man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they was getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a mirror speed at me, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We fought. The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out and leaked it to the press. Okay. My mother, became the laughingstock of the whole nation. I see. White. Excuse me, White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. White. Mr. White. Anyway, let's go to Gruesbeck Law offices, and he's still not here. I guess there's something I'm missing out. Remember that receipt? You mean the name and your name on it? Anyway, any idea? Absolutely none. Do you trust me? I trust you. Why? Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. I just I hunch, but that detective thinks I did it. Maybe there's something. I want to ask you about the murder weapon. Poor Sneh. Okay, maybe they're not asking about that now. Okay. Maybe he's back now. It's about this time where I get confused and I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to be doing? Okay. Maybe usually presenting everything usually works. I was wondering, do you know about this? The statue? That's the murder weapon. Huh, he thinks the clock is just a statue too. Starting to wish I'd never seen the thing. Oh, that's right. Seems like, okay. A glass stand fell over. Yeah, the one with the killer's name on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote that herself? Given the condition of writing, it's hard to see if it was handwriting or not. So there's no proof that Mia wrote it. True. Tricky lawyer? Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. Tell him not so straight. Warrior, also, it's still samurai, that action. Remember that, by the way. It's still samurai. She was worried. Okay. That's what she said. Huh. Oh, yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. Seems he didn't notice his recorded conversation. So that's what we need to get. Check the court records to hear the recorded conversation. Okay, that's nice. Okay. So that is what I need to do. Presenting everything to the people is the fastest way to get to move on through the game. But the problem I have with this game is that sometimes it's not so clear what you need to show the person. You kind of have to guess a lot, and you know, some things just don't click. The game expects you to make the links where you're supposed to. Like the game expects you to. It's very smart in how it makes you think. But the problem I have with this game is that it can be a bit first time on user friendly. For a person like me who likes to oh, we gotta go to the Gatewater Hotel. We got a new area. Oh, that's nice. This is not a game that you can sit back and just enjoy. Well, you can to an extent, but you have to be on your wits and you have to really concentrate sometimes, and to make the links that the game expects you to do. Anyway, this is a chick that was calling the police on us when she saw us through the window, and wow, she's pretty well endowed. So myself, but her name is okay. So let's see what we can do. Something poking out here. The screw tires. Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around other people's rooms, you know. Okay. Upset? I thought she was. Oh my god. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. Anyway, that got her attention, so let's see what she has to say. I need to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observed? Incident? You sound like the lawyers in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not. Man, she's hot and all, but not my type. She's too stupid. Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Boy indeed. Could you Just exactly who are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is that you do? Teeth, blah blah blah. Doesn't matter. This room. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying with you? Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, huh? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers, wow. Oh boy, indeed. She is very offensive, isn't she? Maybe there's something I'm missing. But right now, he seems to be out again. But, hi Mr. Grossberg. Well, it's spelled Gross, so I'm gonna say that. Grossberg. that badge on your collar. So you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yeah. And what do you want? Busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin, okay. Well sir, actually it's about Maya Fey. Yes, Maya Fey. Go on. What a strange reaction indeed. Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go get blah blah blah, as no as possible. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? I'm afraid it's entirely impossible to me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got the chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? So this is Mr. Grossberg, head of the Grossberg Law Offices. Okay. Well, I'm busy, see? What the okay, Mia's sister? Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course. I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue. I'll go look somewhere else. Grumble. Think not. Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular terribly sorry, my boy. I cannot say, lad. I beg your pardon, but could you just leave? Now I got 9 more than Gus with ya. What's going on here? Good question. How did you know Maya Fey? She worked here a long time ago. I'm trying to do an accent, but I can't do it. Learn my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission. You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with burning passion. Never looked back. That paint. Oh god damn it. You can press the B button when it comes to conversations that you've already read through. Like, I've already been through this game, that's why it allows me to do this kind of new game plus kind of thing, where I can press the B button at every single conversation, even if it's a new conversation. So, the B button allows you to fast forward, but I'm not going to be using it for the sake of the let's play, unless I make a mistake or something. So there's nothing really I can show this guy, so we might as well go back to the detention center and tell Maya the bad news. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find a lawyer? Well, what do I do? What do I tell her? Well, see, just to be honest, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and no bones. What the frick am I saying? What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Ugh. I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? I just leave her and go home? Defend her! I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. And I've accidentally pressed the alt button. Oh god. Well, why? I can't abandon someone else's the convent. I don't know why. I can't abandon you, Maya. You're too nice. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? And I pressed the alt button again. The alt button is so next. The alt button. If you didn't know what I'm talking about, basically, I keep pressing a button that pauses the emulation, and it's so close to the A button. I keep pressing it by accident. Well, let's fight this one and get out of here. Get out of here. Well, she seems to smile at last. She looks like a completely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes, and I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was in that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to. Okay, she got offensive. There has to be something in there. So, we are going to represent Maya in the case. So, I think that'll be a nice place to end it. Thank you guys for watching today's part. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys later for some more Pheonix Wright, Ace Attorney. Peace.